Hi everyone, it's me, Misty, also known as Bianca, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I am a recent teacher grad and I make a whole bunch of teacher content as well as sprinkle a little bit of my daily life through a couple of vlogs and DIY with me's. So yeah, thanks for being here. You're almost at 200 subscribers, which is super exciting. So I would so appreciate it and love it if you could subscribe and like this video. For today's video, I am super excited about this one because we are bringing back the favorites video. If you are an avid YouTube watcher, you might have come across some videos that are called favorites videos, and they don't really have it around anymore, but typically like beauty vloggers and just beauty YouTubers would do favorites where they show a piece of item and say that it's their favorite for the month. Okay, so the first thing I have right here is a hat, and it's just the super basic white baseball hat. We don't often see those anymore, so I thought I'd bring it back a little bit, but add a little bit of a teacher twist to it. This video is going to be all about my favorite items that I have personally used and loved throughout my online learning, throughout my education program, and just like life in general. And so I want to share that with you, so let's get started. In order to stay organized while I was at home taking a bunch of my classes, my first favorite item is obviously a teacher planner. You may have seen this already if you've seen my very last video or my teacher university prep video. This is a must for me. I have to have a planner. This is where I write down all of my assignments and all of the things that you need to remember and keep yourself organized. With online learning, I found that it was so easy for me to get distracted and not remember the kinds of things that I needed to remember. So like exams or assignments or anything like that. So I thought that a must-have or a favorite of mine while I was in the education program or online learning would be a planner. So I 10 out of 10 would recommend. Another favorite of mine that has helped me with online learning is a Bluetooth mouse. So I have no idea why I just recently got this in my last year of my education journey, because I was using so I have a MacBook and I was using the keypad or the mouse pad, and I was just so tired, like my finger would be so tired of just like scrolling through. So I thought of getting myself a Bluetooth mouse, and this is a game changer. So I don't know if so it's actually a wireless mouse. I keep calling it a Bluetooth mouse, but it's a wireless mouse, and it just has this USB right over here so that you can plug it in to your laptop and then you can use it wirelessly. So I definitely think this is one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites to have when online learning or just when in the education program are these fun little pens. So I don't know about you, but I'm a very organized person, and I really love color coding things, and I love lists, and I love crossing things out in certain kinds of colors. So I definitely think that having these different pens or different colored pens is definitely a favorite, and they're just skinny tipped, so it's easy to use on your planner or when crossing things out or when you're making your to-do lists. And these were super inexpensive. This was gifted to me by a friend of mine, and I believe they're from the dollar store. I highly recommend this if you like color coding. Okay, another one of my favorites is a huge item. I have recently been loving it so much for a lot of things, so not just for schooling, but for work and just all the things, all the daily things. So let me try and show you this huge thing. This is a laptop desk. So as you can see, that has a little bit of a stopper for your laptop so it doesn't fall, or you can use it to write your papers or your homework or anything like that. And it's a lap desk. So basically at the back over here, it has these stands so they can come out like this, and you can just place it on your bed just like this. And I'm just trying to show you. So yeah, so it stands up just like this. and basically you can do your work or your homework on your lap in your bed, and it's just super comfortable. And my favorite part about this is that it actually adjusts, so it lifts up like this, and this silver buckle over here allows you to adjust what height that this stands at. So if you put it all the way down, there are these little rings that it can connect to, just like that, and then you have it at an angle. Sorry, I hope that you can see this properly. It's huge. So this was from Winners, so I highly recommend, and also it's super cute. It came in my favorite color, so I was like, I had to get it. If you are looking for an alternative to the lap desk, I have, it's actually really funny. I have this locker stand. So you know those things that you put in your locker in high school or junior high to separate your books from like your shoes or whatever else? So I have this from when I was in junior high. It has two of these things, one here and one on the other, so it stands like in your locker just like that. I wanted to put my laptop on here, on top of here, so that I could have space to like write things, write my notes and all that stuff. So I actually took these off just like that, so it's just the top, and I actually used a bunch of DVD cases to hold it up. So basically I held it up by putting the DVD case right underneath it, just like this, and then the other one would go on the other side. So it would stand up like this, and then my laptop would be right on top of it, or where my head is right now. And yeah, it's actually surprisingly super stable. And when I didn't have my lap desk yet, I used this, and it worked pretty well. So yeah, we're innovative here over on Misty's channel. Another one of my favorites is more of like a calming kind of route. My favorites are a bunch of candles. I have 3 different kinds of candles that I want to talk to you about, because if you are ever feeling stressed, which I was very, very stressed throughout my education program, I think candles are definitely a really good go-to if you just want to relax, or just have a candle in your study space or your wherever you're taking your online classes. I think it's really essential. It keeps the room smelling good and fresh, and I just highly recommend candles as a favorite. This one was gifted to me by a friend on my birthday. It's called Balance. It is from DW Home, and it is the smell lime and neroli. So that is one of my favorites. It is super fresh smelling. Another one was gifted to me as a grad gift from my friend Dave. You know who you are, so shout out to you. But this one is a beautiful candle. First of all, let's talk about the top. So beautiful. Oh, they have an Instagram here. It is sand_and_fog_candle. So there it is if you want to screenshot that. But it's from Sand and Fog, and it's fresh jasmine, and so it is beautiful, but it's also very fresh smelling, and I love having this around in my room. My last favorite candle was also gifted to me by the same person who gave me this one. This is from a small business called Masio, sorry for pronouncing that wrong, Candle Co. So that's what it's called. It smells amazing. I am a cinnamon fan, so this smells like cinnamon. So those are my 3 different kinds of favorite candles, and I highly recommend that you have a candle for your very own study space or online learning space or school space, because it definitely releases some stress. Okay, my last 2 favorite items are more of like health/food/snacky bits of pieces that were very helpful and were very yummy to have quick on hand for when I was doing online learning and had breaks in between. My first favorite item is emergency immune support sachets, or sachets, or however you say it. It comes in a little powder form, in a little bits just looks like this, and obviously during online learning you are home all all the time, and sometimes the room can get a little bit stuffy. You want to be as close to 100% of your health as possible. So to kind of boost my self-esteem, to boost my happiness, and to just stay healthy, I had these emergency packets or sachets, and then basically I just poured this whole thing into a glass of water and then drink it. It provides immune support, energy production, and it says it has more vitamin C than 10 oranges. Definitely is a game changer if you are taking a lot of online classes or just feeling, you know, unproductive or just like feeling low energy. I highly recommend this, and has actually kept me from having the cold or the flu last winter season. My last favorite is a snacky item when you are having online classes or just classes in general. Obviously you have breaks and time in between so that you can go in, eat lunch or grab a snack. One of my favorite snacks is Go Pure Proudly Canadian made and owned oat bars. At first I was like, I'm not really an oat bar fan, but this was a life changer. It is absolutely delicious. I highly recommend the natural honey flavor. It is so good. It has just the right amount of sweetness. It says it's made with 100% Canadian oat. It is super healthy. So I highly recommend this. I think you can just get it at like a superstore or a Walmart, but this definitely kept me going throughout any kind of study breaks. This was a quick snack that I got to down. Also very healthy and gives you some good protein. Alright everyone, that is it for my teacher uni favorites video. I hope you guys have gained some ideas and would like to try some of these things, or just enjoy this video in general. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here. Thank you for clicking and watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!